Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, April 14, 2025. A full moon occurs in the sign opposite yours today, and it can remind you of your relationship needs. Relationship issues, a personal matter, your true feelings about someone, or a partner's needs might come to light now. You might recognize your need for someone or simply some quality feedback. Through epiphanies occurring around now, you're awakening to your relationship goals or your true feelings on a matter, and both these things can help guide you to make changes later. You've been learning what you value these days and discovering some talents as you do. In fact, Venus ends its 6-week retrograde cycle today. It began its retrograde in your sign, but then retreated into Pisces. Now moving direct, Venus will eventually re-enter your sign on April 30th, but for now, you're still a little cautious with your heart. You're not quite ready to make big decisions. Our sweet moon, lovely Luna, will soon be dancing across the sky from you and blowing kisses from the heavens above. This is a dazzling moment to experience emotional intimacy with your one and only. You may not feel the need to focus on a busy schedule, but instead, find ways of building harmony between the two of you. The beauty of having a moon in Libra is that you are being offered quite the opportunity to work as a team as well as build a more beautiful rapport with one another. Enjoy this sensual vibe as the energy of the full moon begins to creep in. Where do you stand in your professional commitments? 6 months ago, you may have manifested for something to occur in your professional arrangements. You could have set intentions to find new partnerships, receive new contracts, and more. Throughout this lunar cycle, you may have considered new and ongoing commitments. As this cycle concludes during the full moon in Libra, you should reflect on what you want to continue and end. Luckily, Venus will also be stationed direct in Pisces, so you can be rest assured that you will see everything clearly. You may find yourself growing more involved in a physical relationship with someone you care about, and today's aspect will greatly enhance your ability to approach matters of sensuality with openness. This regards how you approach yourself most importantly. Your body is a vehicle for self-expression, and you must love your body in order to make love with it. This means caring for it with regular exercise, a healthy diet and a conscientious approach to intimate relationships. It can be easy to see the hours fly by when you spend your time chatting on this day. This vibration can get people talking and socializing like no other. If you like to chat, it'll be easy for you to get carried away. If you have a busy schedule ahead, consider sticking to yourself for the most part. You may not accomplish as much as you hope otherwise. You can always take time out to visit during a break or lunch hour. In the lead up to tomorrow's eclipsing full moon in your relationship sector, on both sides of life's fence, things are moving into position to take advantage of this. This is a full moon that at some point during your birthday month will see the moon clash with the sun to create a full moon that can put a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the next while making both more transparent. While the moon is drawing on support from Jupiter in your communication sector, the sun's alignment with Chiron, the planet of healing, is turning this into an opportunity to lay some old ghosts to rest. 15 days after retrograde, ing back out of Aries and back into a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. Venus, the planet of love, has come to a standstill ahead of her direct turn tomorrow. This is the furthest point back in a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane, and at a standstill, there is a chance to stay in the moment and let a sense of romantic nostalgia hold you in its grip. Leo, your presence inspires more than you realize. Your quote of the day: "Shine so others remember how to glow." Your color of the day is gold, bright and reassuring. Lucky numbers: 5, 11, 21. Step into a leadership role with humility and heart. Someone may need encouragement today. Offer it without holding back. A creative idea gains momentum with your attention. Your influence grows when it's not forced. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to tune into the energy of April 14, 2025. Whether you're watching this in the morning with a cup of tea, or winding down at the end of your day, this is your gentle invitation to slow down and check in with yourself. You might be moving through a busy time or navigating quiet moments of reflection. Either way, this message is meant to meet you exactly where you are. The first card that arrives for today is the Knight of Cups. This card carries the energy of heartfelt movement, like someone following the pull of their intuition and emotions towards something or someone that feels meaningful. You might find yourself craving more connection today, or feeling a strong nudge to express something that's been resting in your heart. The Knight of Cups reminds us to stay open to softness, to let beauty and emotion guide us rather than push them away. If there's something you've been wanting to say to someone, this could be the right moment. Or maybe you're being called to take a leap of faith in a creative or emotional direction. Remember, not everything needs to be logical. Sometimes, the heart knows best. Next, we pull the Four of Swords, which invites us to rest not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. In a world that often rewards constant motion, this card is your permission to pause. Maybe you've been carrying more stress than you've realized. Maybe your mind has been working overtime, sorting through plans or worries. The Four of Swords says it's okay to step back and recharge. Even a few minutes of stillness can shift your whole perspective. Think of it like allowing your inner world to catch its breath. And if you've been recovering from something emotionally, mentally, spiritually, give yourself grace. Healing isn't always linear, and your body and spirit know how to restore themselves if you create the space for it. Then we have the Queen of Wands, bringing in this radiant, confident energy that can't help but shine. This card is about stepping fully into your own fire, trusting in your presence, and recognizing your ability to inspire just by being yourself. It's the kind of energy that walks into a room and doesn't need to announce itself, you just feel it. And it's not about being loud or flashy, it's about authenticity. You might find yourself being called to lead today, to share your truth, or simply to show up unapologetically. And if you've been doubting yourself lately, this card is a loving reminder that you have everything you need already within you. Let your passions guide you, and trust that the way you show up in the world has value. The next card that steps forward is the Six of Pentacles. This card speaks to generosity, balance, and the beautiful exchange of giving and receiving. It asks you to reflect on where you might be overextending yourself or, on the flip side, where you might be hesitant to receive support. Are you allowing people to help you? Are you sharing your gifts without burning out? This card reminds us that healthy relationships, whether personal or professional, are rooted in reciprocity. Even the smallest gestures of kindness can ripple outward in powerful ways. Today could be the perfect time to offer support to someone who needs it, or to allow yourself to accept the help that's been offered. Finally, we draw the Fool. What a refreshing way to close this reading. The Fool is about new beginnings, openness, and the willingness to trust even when you don't have all the answers. It's that innocent, hopeful energy that says, "Why not?" instead of "What if?" You may be standing at the edge of something new right now, a new idea, a new phase, a new way of seeing yourself. And while part of you might be nervous, another part is deeply ready. Let this be a reminder that not every step forward needs a detailed plan. Sometimes, the magic lives in the unknown. Let yourself be curious, even if the path isn't fully clear. Take that step, big or small, and trust that the universe will meet you with support along the way. So, with the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Fool, this reading weaves together themes of emotional exploration, rest, confidence, mutual care, and adventurous beginnings. It's a blend of soft pauses and bold moves, reminding you that it's perfectly okay to feel deeply, slow down, shine brightly, give and receive with grace, and leap toward the unknown with hope in your heart. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did a particular part of this message speak to something you're experiencing right now? Are you feeling that nudge toward rest, or maybe ready to step into something new? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your reflections might resonate with someone else, and this space is always open for honest, heartfelt conversation.